like how we were supervised because the we have to keep
And when one part isn't working, it disrupts the whole family.
So when I forgot my shirt and we ran out of groceries for dinner, I missed that the family function.
Kind of thing. Society works like that. Did you hear about the workers striking at that big factory in downtown? They are demanding better pay and safety conditions.
Yeah, I did. It's why the story is repeating itself. This reminds me of how much we talk about class struggles.
Oh, you mean the idea that society is shaped by conflicts between those who own stuff and those who work for them?
Exactly. Mark called it historical materials. He believes that the way people produce things like food or clothes determines the structure of society.
So this strike is part of the same old conflict because between the workers and the owners.
Pretty much, over time, these struggles push society to evolve, like from feudalism to capitalism. And maybe one day something beyond capitalism.
Makes sense. If the workers win, it could shift the balance of the power a little.
Yeah, and those small shifts are what that drives bigger change in history. Let's talk about the social media. How do you think it shapes the way we see the world?
It's mostly good, right? It connects people and gives everybody a voice.
That's one perspective, but critical theory challenges is to look deeper at how system of power might be using media to maintain control. Like when ads push certain lifestyles as the ideal, or when algorithms decide what we see and keep us hooked. Exactly. Critical theory encourages us to the question who benefits for the systems. Is social media really so empowering us, or is it reinforcing inequalities?
So even though we feel free to post what we want, someone may still be shopping what's acceptable to say of things.
Yes, and by unmasking these hidden influences, critical theory aims to inspire change, so society can become more just and equitable. It's like we're in a bubble, and we need to pop it to see the bigger picture. We'll say the first step to change is understanding the systems that keep in that bubble.
I really love how the history shows the struggles of the main character. I feel so unique.
True, but did you notice how the story follows the same structure as so many other tales?
What do you mean? I felt pretty original to me.
Well, think about it. The hero faces a challenge, goes on a journey, encounters obstacles, and then becomes transformed. It's like Joseph Campbell's hero's journey, which structuralism talks about.
Wait, so structuralism is about finding patterns?
Exactly. Structuralism says that the undernet, everything, stories, language, or even cultures, that are common structures shaping how there are common structures. For example, in this book, the relationships between characters also mirror common archetypes: the mentor, the villain, the sidekick.
So the history isn't just about the characters, but also deeper structure tell all stories here.
Yes, and it is not just literature. Structuralists believe our entryway of understanding the world is shaped by hidden frameworks, like language or cultural norms.
That will it makes me wonder what other Highland structures are shaping how she sees things.
That's the power of structuralism. Once you see patterns, you can use them.
It's amazing how a city this big doesn't just fall apart. Look at these people, cars and business, all moving inside.
That's complexity theory for you.
Complexity theory, what's that?
It's the idea that in systems with a lot of interconnected parts, like a city, order emerges naturally from interactions, even if no one's definite.
So like traffic, it's chaotic, but somehow people get where they need to go.
Exactly. Each driver makes individual choices, but together they create larger patterns, like rush hour traffic or smooth flowing streets.
But isn't that fragile? That happens if one traffic light breaks or there's a small accident.
And that's the beauty of complex systems. They are resilient to small disruptions, Might cause temporary chaos, but the system adapts because it's decentralized.
So it's not like a clock where one broken it stops the evil thing.
Right is more like an ecosystem. Think about business, transportation, and even use right now. We're all part of this web interaction in ways that create patterns nobody fully controls.
That's kind of mind-blowing. Cities are alive in a way, constantly changing but staying functional.
Makes it really how connect everything is and how much we really on this connection working.
You know, I planned my whole day so carefully, but then one thing went wrong this morning and it fell apart.
Sounds like a perfect example of chaos theory.
Chelsea, isn't that about random, unpredictable stuff?
Sort of, but not exactly. It's about how tiny changes in a system can lead to massive effects, like how a butterfly flapping its wings might eventually cause a hurricane.
Oh, the butterfly effect. I read of that.
Right, think about your day. What was the small thing that threw everything off?
My alarm didn't go off, so I left late, hit traffic, and missed an important meeting.
That's a chaos theory effect. Small initial conditions like your alarm can have unpredictable outcomes because everything interconnects.
So Chelsea is used about big sense stuff like work. It's in everyday life too.
Exactly. Life systems are so complex that even tiny changes can create a ripple effect.
Makes me think we are just riding waves of chaos, trying to steer where we can.
Pretty much. The trick is finding the patterns within the chaos and learning to adapt when things spiral.